Developers, abeg gather here, gather here. So today I found out that you can be in Ghana or Nigeria or South Africa or Kenya and then work for foreign companies in Europe. Okay, so the name of the platform is called Proxify. So this platform only employ programmers, developers, whether you are from front end, back end, DevOps, security, any section in development, you have a job here. Okay. As usual, my name is Desmond Sukwatin. I'm a software engineer and I try my best to find the best opportunity, the best online job opportunity for Africans. Okay, so if today is your first time watching my video, make sure you like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you think in the comments below.
Okay, welcome to the second section. Now, in this section, I will try and then explain to you what Proxify is about, what they do, and the kind of countries that are allowed to work with them. Okay, now from what I know, Proxify is just like an elite platform that assign online programming jobs to elite programmers. Do you understand me? So just to make things easy for you to understand it well, the first thing we are going to do is that we are going to go to Gemini. We are going to use Gemini to explain what the job is about. So in my Gemini, I made some short search. Okay, so Proxify is a premium remote work platform that connects high-level software developers with international companies, okay, primarily based in Europe and US. Unlike typical freelance markets like Upwork, Proxify acts as a talent network where you are vetted once the match with long-term full-time roles. Okay, so Gemini says, since I am a Spring Boot, I use Spring Boot a lot. They are going to recommend that I apply with Java and backend and stuff. Okay, so the main question: can you get this job in Africa? Gemini said yes. Proxify is highly active in Africa tech ecosystem. Okay, so in Accra, Lagos, Nairobi, everywhere you are, you can apply for this job. Okay, so the requirement is that you need to be a software developer or a senior developer. Okay, you have to get at least 5 years of experience. Okay, so that's what they need from Africans. Now, for the payments method, they said the salary range from the general range from $3,500 to $8,800 per month. Do you understand? That's the price range or the salary range for Proxify. That's a good amount of money. Okay, working from home from your own comfort zone and you're earning $3,500 a month. Okay, it's a perfect job. So I am expecting all senior developers in Africa should try and then apply for Proxify jobs. Okay, now the payment frequency. Okay, so it's monthly. They pay you monthly and it's a contract base. Do you understand? And the withdrawals will be banks. They are going to withdraw through banks. Okay, so that's, I think, all we need to know about Proxify. Okay, so if you are looking for their platform, first go to Google, search for Proxify. Okay, now the first platform you are going to see, the first results you are going to see is Proxify with the title Proxify Uncover the World's Hidden Talent. Okay, now choose from careers here. From careers, if you choose from careers, it's going to take you to the Proxify Talent Hub homepage. That's where you are going to apply for the job. Okay, now if you are like me who like to apply the job from LinkedIn, okay, so let me go to LinkedIn and then I'll show you what you are going to do next. Let me close this one so that you start everything all over. So right below the first resource, the second resource will be a LinkedIn resource that is going to take you to Proxify's homepage or their account, official account. Okay, so once you click on it, the first thing you need to do is to follow them. Follow Proxify because you're going to work with them. Follow them. Now the next thing is to go to jobs. Go to jobs. Okay, you're going to see all the jobs that will be listed under Proxify. Now you see show all jobs. Now click on show all jobs. It's going to take you to all the jobs that they have in every country. Okay, now here it says worldwide. Okay, I can't, if I change this, it's going to change the whole settings, so let's just leave it like that. But I assure you that you can apply from Ghana and Nigeria or Nairobi or wherever you are in Africa. So you can see we have Poland, we have Costa Rica, we have Romania, we have Bulgaria, we have a lot of countries, meaning that this particular company is worldwide. Okay, worldwide. So for me, I think this company is the best for developers in Africa. If you want to get an online job to work from your comfort, from the comfort of your home, is Proxify. Now the next thing you will do is that you have to turn on this alert. Make sure you turn on the alert so that anytime Proxify sends post a job, okay, you are going to receive that job in your email here. Because I've also done mine. You see, all these emails are from jobs that I have turn on the alert. So now the next thing you're going to do is that you're going to register or apply for a software engineer position. That's for my end. I'm a backend engineer, so I'm going to apply as a backend. Okay, so stay put to the next section. Welcome back to the third section. So in this section, we are going to apply for any role. Okay, so for my end, I'm going to apply as a backend engineer. Okay, for yours, you can choose the desired role you want. Okay, now let's close this. You can also close the LinkedIn. So in here, you are going to use this link here. Apply as a developer. Apply as a developer. So you click on that. It's going to bring you to Proxify talent page. Okay, now you click on apply or you go to jobs. So there are two things. It's either you click on apply so that you get all the list of the jobs that they are posting. So here it says front end engineer for United Kingdom, which is not the best. Okay, so for me, just go to apply now, which is going to give you a broader careers that you can choose from. Okay, so it's just going to link you to companies that need your service. Do you understand? This is what the apply now does. So you can decide to apply with your LinkedIn or go directly. For me, I'll go directly. Okay, so my name is Desmond Sukwat, and this is that. My email is descomvortex.com. So that's what I'm going to at gmail.com. Okay, now the next thing is that it says I am actively working for a job. So if you are already working for a company and you need it as a part-time, you can choose I am actively working for a job. Or if you are not working at all, you can choose I am casually looking for a job. Okay, sorry. um I am actively looking for a job is like you have no job and then you want a full-time job from them, and then I'm casually looking for a job is like you have a job already and you just need a part-time from them, something like that. Okay, so for me I'll choose I am actively looking for a job. Okay, and then the last one, I'm going to take this agreement here, and then okay, so let's move on. Yes, so we are waiting for it to get processed so that we move to the next step. So the next step says this is where it is very important. This part is very important. Now they're asking you, where are you from? Please don't go and use United States while you are in Nigeria. Don't go and use United Kingdom whilst you are in Kenya, or use Germany whilst you are in Ghana. Please use your country. Use your country. So for me, if only you are from US, that's fine. If you are from US, that's fine. If you are from UK, that's fine. You can use UK. But if you're in Africa, please use your country. So I'll choose Ghana then, and then city, I'll choose Accra. That's our city. Okay, now here it says I am moving to a different time zone in the next 6 months. So like if you are planning to move out of your current location, you can also take this. Okay, but for me, I'm not moving in the next 6 months, so let me just leave it there and then click on next. Yes, so this is the best part. So you are going to choose your role, whether you're a front end, back end, AI engineer, full stack balance, design, mobile, all these roles. Okay, so for me I'll choose back end because I'm a back end engineer. So let's choose back end and move on to the next one. So now, since you said you're a back end engineer or a front end engineer, what framework do you use? For me, I use Spring Boot. Okay, and I have 3 years of no, you can use 5 years. You have to use 5 years, and I'll choose advanced. I didn't choose expert because you don't know what they are going to give you. So for me, I'm going to choose advanced. Okay, now the next thing is that what, mind you, Laravel is for those using PHP. Okay, Node.js is for front end. .NET, I think .NET is for backend or something. Yeah, it's a form of backend. But for me, I'm going to use Spring Boot. Okay, now what programming language do you use? For me, I use Java and SQL. I use Java and SQL queries. So I'll choose these two, and then I'll choose 5 years. So yeah, 5 years for a year, and then advanced. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Database technologies that you use. For me, I can use Postgres, I can use MySQL, both of them, only both. Okay, so advanced and advanced. You can also choose your preferred one. And also, if you are into DevOps, you can also choose which platform you use. Okay, now the next thing is your tools. So I use REST API tools a lot, so I'll choose that. Yeah, and libraries that you use, if you use any kind of libraries in your development, you can also choose that. For me, I'm going to leave this for now, and that's it. I think that's it. That's the only thing I'm going to use here. So the next thing, I'm going to click on next to move to the next page. Now here it says how much full-time professional experience do you have in backend. Okay, so full-time professional experience, I have 5 years, which I chose that. How much of this has been freelance? So how many years have you worked as a freelance, and how many years have you worked from face to face? So freelance was like 1 year, so 12 months. That's okay. So you can decide to put at 0 since you are working at a full face to face. You have full face to face experience. Do you understand? So let me just do it 2 years. 24. 2 years is okay. Then let's move on. So the last part is the money you are going to receive. So if you go back to Gemini says that it's between 3,500 to 8,000. So for me, trying not to be greedy, I'll use 3,000. Okay, just use 3,000. That's what you need, and then click on next. So I think that's it for the application. I think there won't be anything else. Yeah, okay. So what type of commitment? I can do both, all of them. So all of them, and then here it says I prefer to start part-time at a company, then run up to full-time. Okay, so you can start as a part-time and then finally enroll it as a full-time. So you can, for me, I choose all these three. You don't know what you expect. So now your language level, your English language, for me, you choose proficiency because it's an official language. For Kenya, it's official. Nigeria is official. Ghana is official. South Africa too is official. Okay, unless maybe you are from a francophone country that you choose where your level of understanding reach. So once we're done, you just click on next, and the next part is that when can you start working with Proxify. So for me, I can click in 1 week or immediately. We are ready. Like anytime they are ready, you are also ready to work. Okay, and for full time, when are you ready? In 1 week. For part time, when are you ready? Immediately. You can choose any of this. So yeah, our last part is to put in our, so let me just put in my resume. I think that's better. Put in my resume there. Let me see. Yes, so let's I'm trying to look for my resume. Okay, 2025. This, no, wait, let me go back and use this rather. So yeah, that's my resume, and also add your LinkedIn. You can also add your LinkedIn. So let me use LinkedIn. To give them much option to choose from. So with a LinkedIn, you just go to your profile, click on your profile, and then copy the link here at the search bar and input that here. So you are done. So, and you can also put your GitHub link here, which I'm not going to do that for now. So let's just continue. Okay, so I think this is the last part of the application. So now, once you're done, they're going to take your phone number. Okay, so here they said they're going to test me for my English. So you are one step away from complete your application. Let's finish with a voice recording to assess your English. What do you do if in your free time? Okay, so what do I do in my free time? Okay, so keep it above 1 minute. So let me record. So in my free time, I like to visit friends, to hang out, and then also try and then find out ideas that we are going to be doing throughout the week. And also when we are done, I get home to try and then learn from YouTube. On my free time, I like to learn YouTube a lot. And also the last part, I like to play video games on my free time. Yes, video games are very important for me, just to refresh my mind on certain things. Okay, and also on my free time, I also like to draw. I'm a pencil artist. I like to draw hyper realistic images of people. Okay, and lastly, on my free time, I like to play football. So I think I've given you enough guys, I don't I don't feel good about this my recording. What do you think? So on your free time, you just say what you want to say, and yeah, so submit a recording. So what do you do next? I don't know what's next. I think maybe they might say let's do some interview, which is okay. So my account is on review. So now here you're going to input your phone number. Okay, so they're going to send you a message on WhatsApp if you use your phone number here. So it says we will review your application carefully, take a break and have a coffee. We'll get in touch with you soon. Okay, so now the next step after this one, we're going to do an interview with a talent specialist. Okay, that's after they have accepted. Now you're going to do a coding test. This is very important, so make sure that you know your stuff, you know what you have learned, you know your profession very well. Okay, so that you're able to go through this test. And then the final thing is that they are going to talk to technical managers about your skill, and then so join the proxy and then explore blah blah blah. So yes, this video is done successfully. We had an email from them. Yes, so they are going to be checking our profile, our application, and get to us later. Okay, so this is all I have for you. This job is for developers. If you're not a developer, you will be stressed when doing this job. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and if you are really interested in online jobs, this channel is for you. Tag anybody, share this channel to anyone you love that is interested in online jobs. We teach about online jobs, legit online jobs that pays. Okay, so once again, thank you for watching. Have a nice evening.
Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what you think in the comments below.